and welcome to the Linton Solutions Business Couch Talk. Here with me today is Caxton Pang. Caxton is the Managing Director and Business Advisor at Linton Solutions. So on today's agenda, we'll be discussing more about self-managed super funds. So Caxton, as we all know, self-managed super funds have been increasingly popular for the past 10 years due to its flexibility and control. Can you tell us more about its benefits and how it works?
Well, one of the biggest benefits of having a self-managed super fund is the tax concession that you get. Now, currently, the income tax is only 15%. The capital gains tax is only 10%. And there will be no tax if your super fund has converted into a pension phase. Now, self-managed super fund, you can have up to 4 members. Each member is also acting as a trustee for the super fund. Now, as a trustee of the super fund, there are a number of things that you need to remember. One is you need to act as a best interest for the super fund, which means the money, the funds in the super fund must be used for retirement benefits. Number 2, you need to set and follow an investment strategy that ensures the fund is likely to meet your retirement benefits. 3, you need to keep a proper financial and accounting records and arrange an annual audit by an approved SMSF auditor.
So if you're running an SMSF, what are the things you typically need?
Well, generally speaking, we don't recommend clients to set up their SMSF unless they have $150,000 in a retail fund. They need to have a good understanding about the income and expenses projection in the super fund. They need to spend a bit more time to manage the fund, make sure comply with all the ATO and CIS requirements. They have to have financial experience, skill set, or knowledge in making good decisions for the super fund. One last thing is they need to make sure there's a life insurance policy and income protection policies in place in the fund for all members.
And before setting up an SMSF, what are some of the questions you need to ask yourself?
Well, we usually emphasize a few things. One is make sure the trustee or members have good disciplines in managing the funds. In other words, don't use the money to, say, buy your a personal car or put into a home loan or going to holiday. We also ask the clients that if you decide to set up your own self-managed super fund, will your self-managed super fund outperform your existing retail fund? We try to go through all the costs involved, like the setup, the ongoing compliance costs, to make sure that you're actually getting a better deal if you decide to run your own self-managed super fund. And from the insurance perspective, some of the clients, they could be an employee of banks or big organizations, which the employer have offered them a discounted life insurance or income protection insurance product. So if they choose to set up their own self-managed super fund and purchase their policy separately, make sure they can find similar deal before they go ahead. They also need to have a good understanding about the financial market, make sure they have the capacity in managing a diversified portfolio of investments, understand the tax implications, and also understand all the legal requirements as a trustee of the fund. Finally, we ask them, if you decide to set up your own self-managed super fund with a member, whether friends, family members, or husband or wife, well, if something happened, for example, you're going through marriage breakdown, or if one of the members is sick or is ill or going through financial problem, do you have a game plan to accommodate the changes? Now, one thing you got to remember is self-managed super fund is heavily regulated by the tax office, and if you have breached the tax office regulations or the CIS Act, the penalty could be 46.5% of your whole fund. So in other words, if you've got 400 grand sitting in your self-managed super fund and you have breached the CIS Act and got an ATO regulations, the penalty could be up to close to $200,000. So you got to be really careful when you want to set up your own self-managed super fund.
Thanks, Caxton, for telling us more information about self-managed super funds. So like he's mentioned, there comes many great benefits, such as the tax benefit, but on the other side, we also have many responsibilities. So we encourage you to come to our office and talk with one of our SMSF specialists, where he would sit down with you and go through the whole process and to determine whether you are suitable to set up a self-managed super fund. Thank you.